10 annoying or pointless things pedal companies do. Here's a list of 10 things that pedal companies do that are either really annoying or just a bit pointless. I know these are definitely first world problems, and when I say they're annoying, I don't get that annoyed about it, but I just think they could change it and make it a little bit better. So it could be just me, it could be me that is annoying and pointless, but I think a lot of people will feel the same way about some of these things. So if there's anything you feel that I've missed, put a comment. What else annoyed you about some of the pedals that you get? Annoying thing number 1. Top mounted jacks that are so close together you can't get your patch cables in. So I use these cables, they're good quality, they're Van Dam's, good quality jacks as well, but the top mounted jacks are so close you can't get them in. So at least give us a little bit of space so we can get our patch cables in. The second thing I find really annoying is when the AC adapter jack is right next to the input jack, so that once you've plugged your power supply in, you can't get your bloody cable in. I mean, just move it a bit. Put it up here on the side, put it on the top, stick it up your jacksie, whatever, but just don't put it there so that you can't even get your cables in. Very annoying. Now this pedal here is probably my favourite distortion and overdrive of all time, but oversized and weird shaped pedals I find a bit annoying because they take up too much space on your pedal board and stop you being able to put everything you want on your board. So no need for weird shapes, keep them square or rectangular. Number 4, great big rubber bases on the bottom of your pedals, or great big rubber feet on the bottom of your pedals. Now, I don't know many people that have pedals just randomly on the floor anymore. People put them on pedal boards. So, just a plain base we can stick Velcro on is fine. You don't need rubber on the base because Velcro doesn't stick to that unless you put super glue all over it and make a right mess. So in the end, to put it on your board, you normally have to rip the rubber off or unscrew the rubber feet, which is a bit annoying. By all means, include some rubber feet in your box, but don't put them on the pedal. Number 5, these annoying little things, batteries. It's not 1975 anymore. We don't need batteries in our pedals. Most people use a pedal board, and if we want to use a battery, we can get one. So stop putting batteries in pedals. Plus, they're bad for the environment because you end up throwing them in the bin. Next up, we have this. Now, we don't need these hard clicking switches anymore. I mean, we have the soft switches available. You've got Boss style. I mean, that's a soft, nice function, nice action. And sometimes, after a while, these switches become really loud. So when you turn your pedal on, you get a massive click, and that's not what you want when you're playing, well, any time, but especially at high volume. So soft switches, please, going forward. Next up is weird, unnecessary voltages. So this little pedal's great because you can use it at 9 to 18 volts. I don't know if you can see that. And I understand that for some overdrives and stuff you want a higher voltage, but I bought a Vibe pedal the other day and foolishly didn't look at what voltage it takes because I just assumed it was 9. When it arrived it was 12 and it didn't come with a power supply, so I had to send it back. So on a Vibe pedal you don't need 12 volts, 9 will do the job. So stop putting weird voltages on pedals unless you really have to, or unless there's a functional reason to do it. So that was 7 annoying things. Now we're going to look at some things that I just think are a bit pointless. So pointless thing number 1 is stereo outputs. I I don't know many people that are using 2 amps just so they can get some stereo chorus. I'm sure there are people and I'm sure they exist, but I don't really think it's worthwhile having that on your pedal. Again, people are going to disagree with me, tell me I'm an idiot. You may be right, but I've not seen many people with 2 amps at a gig, unless we're talking about a signed band with roadies and a whole trailer full of gear. I've never done a gig with a guitar player that is using 2 amps just so we can get some stereo chorus. I just don't think it's important. Next up is additional pointless functionality. Now I don't have any pedals here that I can demonstrate that with, but I'm talking about things where you can use an expression pedal to alter the amount of effect. I don't know anybody that does that or that uses one pedal to control another pedal. Things like Bluetooth. I've never stopped in the middle of a gig to Bluetooth a setting to my pedal board, and I've never met anybody that does. I might be wrong, maybe everybody's doing that these days, but I've never seen them. So stuff that we don't need, just don't put it in there. It might be cool and it might be good technology, but we guitar players, we want it simple. I've probably just alienated about 50% of my audience now. And last but not least, bags in pedal boxes with pedals in. I know it's quite trendy, but we don't need it. It's never ever going to be used. We're going to take it out of the bag, put the bag back in the box and leave it in there until the day we either die or sell it. So just save yourself some money and stop putting bags in pedal boxes. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you didn't take it too seriously. It's just a bit of a laugh. As I said earlier, I've probably alienated half the people that watch this because they completely disagree with me, but that's the beauty of sound and gear. It's all subjective. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.